Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan from Mullingar, in Mullingar, but not exactly. We are in Dublin and we're in the grounds of Christ Church. And as you can hear, we've got our 12 bongs coming in. There's one. There's number 2. There's number 3. There's number 4. It's going to be a long one. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. There you are, folks. You're very welcome to the Shout Out Show. We've got our special guest in situ. We are in the grounds of Christ Church. We are blessed to get in the gates, and we have been inside the church. We are extremely lucky. We are here with the Dean, Dean Dermot Dunn, the Most Reverend, and absolute gentleman. This is a great place to come. It's open still, and they welcome everyone, and it's very important that we check out our history, because this goes back to 1010, and that's not just the time, that's the year. So way back. So let's start off our shout out show. Our shout out show starts with Dylan, and Dylan's birthday is today, and that comes in from his father and mother, and that's Mort and Mort and Ruth. So a big shout out to you, Dylan. You're 9 today. Happy birthday to you. We have Katie Healy, and she is wishing her good man, yes, that's Daryl, and his birthday is today. She didn't say what age he is, or he is, but she is sending out great vibes to her partner, and that is Daryl, and that's Katie, and she always used to stand into the selfies going way back. So we have great memories of our friends in Balbriggan, so a big shout out to all our friends in Balbriggan as well. We have Noel Kane, who was just after arriving home, and we put a big shout out for him on the show, and he ended up getting accommodation. Yes, he's back living in Mullingar after 20 or 30 years. He used to work with us in our pub in Mullingar, and great to know that you're home, and he's living in Dysart. So if anyone wants to call out there, just look for Noel Kane and ask for a cup of tea and say a Ray sent you. Welcome home, Noel. Ratot Garden Centre is a great place to check out at the moment, because there's a legend down there. His name is John Lord, and we met a couple of years ago in Rente's plants there in just outside Clonard, and worth a check out. He is in Ratot, and an absolute legend and a ton of history to share with you, apart from his own life, but all the plants that he has in his place. So check out the page as well. He does some great live videos. Susan Klein, it's your birthday today. That's right, and as well as that, your anniversary. So a big happy birthday and anniversary to you both, from all your friends from Mullingar, in Mullingar. Now all our birthday cretins are coming in from all over the world. We have a big shout out to Barry Wallace, and Barry is in Glasgow. No, he's in Mullingar. He's from Glasgow originally. A legend, and that comes in from all his family. Carol F. Hayden is in Castlepollard. I'm wishing you a big happy birthday from the Shout Out Show. We have Liam Holmes, and that's from Holmes's Removal and Storage, and a big happy birthday to you, sir. We have Sonia Gavigan in Donegal, a good friend of ours, and looking forward to coming to see you again in Bundoran. Tomas is his birthday as well, and he is 40, I think, today. Great to know that you are watching in. And we have Tommy Quinn, and Tommy is an absolute legend, and we meet him regularly in Selbridge. So big shout out to you, Tommy, and I hope you're keeping well. Patsy Maguire, it's your birthday too, so a happy birthday to you. And Sean Cronin, happy birthday to you, and another big happy birthday to Denise Horan. Big happy birthday to all our friends. So once again, we have the very Reverend Dean Dermot Dunn. He uses all the D's. When he's out, he uses the D's. So we're going to turn all our cameras around to Dermot. And Dermot, you're very welcome on board. We'll just change around our camera 3. So many cameras here on board the bus sessions. Dermot, hello, how are you?
Hi Ray, how are you?
Dermot, I just had to look out the window here and just show everyone where we are. We are in your place. And this is your place. This is a magnificent building going back to 1010. You're the Dean of the church. Tell me, what does the Dean do?
I'm responsible for the whole running of the place. We have a board that manages the cathedral, but I chair the board. I'm here on a day-to-day basis, so it's ensuring that the building is kept intact, and it's just the day-to-day management of the cathedral in a way.
The most important thing about the cathedral is it's funded by the people who come through the door. So this is what we really want to say to everyone out there. There's a huge connection to Dublin, original Dublin. The Vikings started off here. You actually had the Viking movie here, had you?
We had the Tudors as well, of course, the Tudors as well. But there was some of the Viking scenes here as well. And you have beside us with Dublinia, which is connected to Christchurch as well, and that has a big Viking exhibition as well. So there's a timeline between Dublinia and us. There's a timeline from the time of the Vikings and Normans and right up to the present time.
I'll just shut the door here because it's busy enough in Dublin. Tell me, the Normans were here as well, because we were down in Granard not too long ago, and there's a big Norman settlement down there, so that's another place that you can probably hook up with. They're going to build a 63 million village. They're going to have a proper Norman village in Granard, so that's another area. But the Normans came through, the Vikings were here first, then the Normans came, and who arrived after that?
Well, with the Normans came, it was Strongbow, Richard the Clare, that built the cathedral with the Glendalough monk who became Archbishop of Dublin, Lawrence O'Toole. And the two of them in the 12th century, around 1170, built the cathedral, the stone building, and it became an Augustinian priory. And that priory of Augustinians kept it going until 1546, 1550, when the Reformation happened. And one of the peculiarities of the Reformation in Christchurch is that all the monks in the priory converted overnight, including the abbot or prior, and he became the first dean, the first Anglican dean of the cathedral, which was quite phenomenal. And ever since, there's a timeline of deans. There were Norman deans to start with. If you look at the list of deans, there were the de Courcys and names like that, which were very French and from Normandy. And then slowly they became Irish.
The Irish deans. And you're a dean here yourself. When did you take up your deanhood?
12 years ago
Wow.
In 2008. It's amazing. It's an absolute privilege to be here. But it's 12 years. It seems long, but it's a very short period of time.
Exactly. Well, the time does go when you're doing something that you love, and you're a very natural person to meet people, because when we met you here, we literally clicked and that was it, and we says, look, we'll have to come back sometime, and this is the time we came back. I think it's about a year and a half later.
I think it is, because it was Ramadan 2019 that you were here, that we were celebrating here with a Sufi concert, which was rare. And an absolute privilege as well.
Yeah.
And it was from that we established friendship, and it's great to have you here today.
We appreciate it, but what we really want to get across is that people are coming through the door, and that's what keeps this place, this magnificent building that's in very, very good condition. And this year is going to take it hard on a lot of historical places. But the income that comes from here is coming from the people coming through the door.
Absolutely. We have three main sources of income. One is the visitor coming through the door. The other is our shop, people spending in the shop in the cathedral when they come. And the third are events that we put on. And with them all, our operating costs about 2.4 million a year. So we build that up through those three methods. And it's very successful. And the way it happens is that the bumper months are March to October, and the lean months are November to the end of February. And we spread out our spending, and we're non-for-profit, so everything is pumped back into the cathedral, into the windows, into the fabric maintenance, everything. With an old building like this, it's constantly in need of repair.
So you have events regularly, so what would you say, apart from the Sufi one, what's the most extravagant one that you've had?
Well, we hire out the cathedral. A lot
Brilliant.
of people might be scandalised by this.
Yeah.
But we hire out the cathedral for gala dinners.
Right.
And we charge 10,000 a pop for a gala dinner.
Right.
You could have upwards of 200 people at the dinner, and it's mainly corporates around the city who are looking for a different type of venue to host their clients, and it works very well.
Downstairs is amazing.
And the crypt is just amazing place.
Can anyone go down there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's right, because we were at that event and there was food actually after it, and that's where we met yourself and the Moroccan ambassador, I think it was as well.
That's him.
Yeah.
A lovely guy.
Top class, yeah.
Absolutely. And very inviting, and it was great that they decided to hold that event here as well.
So, look, thank you very much for inviting us here today. We really, really appreciate it, and it's great to be on the grounds of so much history. When we walked through the door, I got that feeling of so many people gone through, of so much history. It's magic. It's absolutely magic. So once again, thank you very much, Dermot, for being with us on board. We call this the bus. Well, it's the bus, all right, but it's called the Shout Out Show. And then we'll have the bus session at. We're going to have a bus session at 5 o'clock. Now we'll have to ask Dermot, would he mind us parking the van here at that time? But we'll see how we get on. So once again, from the Shout Out Show, this is Ray Dolan from Mullingar, in Mullingar, but not exactly, because we're in Dublin and we're in Christchurch. This is well worth checking out. And once again, from the great Dean, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, Ray. Good to see you.
God bless. Thank you.
God bless. Bye.